No, I was excited to get you on this and to find out your review. Now, this movie, for people who have no idea about it, it's based in 1932. It's a Ryan Coogler vehicle, as we say in the business, and basically, he and Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan plays two people, right?
That's correct. Yeah, okay. He plays twins. Yes.
Okay, so you went to see the movie.
I did.
On the first night it was out?
No, Saturday night I saw it.
Okay.
With my brother and some friends.
Okay, so what grabbed you about the picture?
Well, let me just say I got tickets opening weekend because Ryan Coogler he's on a streak of some pretty excellent films, but they're franchise films. So Ryan Coogler made Creed, which was very good. Very good. Black Panther, obviously, like generationally good.
Yeah.
Black Panther 2, I think a lot better than most people. I mean, how do you handle losing your star? I thought he did it well. So this was his first kind of original idea film in a long time.
Okay.
What grabbed me about the movie in the immediate aftermath was it checks every box if you're a film lover. It looks good. The soundtrack is phenomenal. It's Ludwig Göransson, who's done a lot of big projects lately, including Nolan's last two films, Oppenheimer and Mandalorian. He's a brilliant composer. Soundtrack's great. Looks good. Definitely has a visual style that's different and pulls you in. The reason I wanted to talk about it with you is it's one of those movies, and this is, I think, one of the highest compliments I can give a movie. I walked out and was like, that was pretty good. And then the next day I was like, I kept thinking about it. I was like, man, that was really good. And then like the next day I was like, that's one of the best movies I've seen in a very long time. And I will probably go watch it again this weekend.
Who won the film?
It's a new actor. Let me find his name.
Ooh, see that? I ask the good questions around here.
I need to learn his name.
I got a couple questions for you. So let's start with that.
Miles Caton is his last name. We'll say Caton. I could be mispronouncing that. This was his acting debut.
Mm-hmm.
He has been a professional musician for a long time, and he plays one of the lead characters in the film, and was very compelling. And said afterward, after the reception he's received, like, I'm gonna have to keep this acting thing up. But it's like, and Ryan Coogler actually stated, something that was important to me was to give a really talented actor their big debut.
Yeah.
And he hits it out of the park. So I would say as an actor, he won the movie.
A little more context for the folks at home. Sinners, a 2025 American period horror film written and co-produced and directed by Coogler. Set in 1932 in the Mississippi Delta, the film stars Michael B. Jordan in dual roles. We mentioned the twin brothers. They return to their hometown to start again, only to be confronted by supernatural evil. How scary is the movie? Are you on the edge of your seat?
I would call it, you are constantly in a state of tension, but I would not call it frightening.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, I walked out of the movie and actually told people that was less scary than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be more.
Yeah.
I met with somebody yesterday at a coffee shop who said that was way scarier than I thought it was going to be. So, your mileage varies. But I will just say, because you may not know my taste in movies, I don't like horror movies. That's not a genre I go out of my way to watch ever.
The guy watched Baylor football in the 90s. That was enough.
I like thrillers. I like intellectual movies. And I do like some dark in my movies, like Fight Club, Chronicle, if anybody likes that one. Like this checked all the boxes for me. And the other reason I liked this movie, and I'm trying to do this in a non-spoilerly way. This movie touches about 4 genres of film. And I would say horror is probably the big present one, but it's kind of touching these other genres of film, these other traditions in film in a really compelling way. And the other thing this film does, and it's what you'll see discourse about on Twitter and anywhere else you read about this movie, it is asking, and I think good art does this, it is asking very provocative questions about culture, about society, about religion, that it could have done in a very aggressive, kind of forceful way, but it does because you've got this horror, supernatural film on top, It does it in a very subtle way, and I think a very open way. I just checked all those boxes for me. Yeah.
The film is based in 1932. How do you work with that? Sometimes I don't like that. That's just me.
I loved it.
Okay.
It was a great setting. You kind of had Wild West meets Jim Crow era, society. And it was really, I think, a great setting for the movie, actually. I actually loved that part of the film.
How does Michael B. Jordan do as a twin? Michael B. Jordan is so famous.
And he's a great performer. He's not just famous. Like, I think he's
No, of course. But what I'm saying
he's really
is
talented.
Oh, there's no question.
Yeah.
I say he's famous because it's hard to imagine someone of that magnitude playing two people and having it be believable. Like, I go back to Armie Hammer playing the twins
phenomenally.
What was it? The Winklevoss twins. And he was somewhat of an unknown at the time. So it really kind of worked, right? Yeah. Michael B. Jordan is just so huge. Did you have any difficulty with that? The believability, or was he so good that you forgot he was playing two people?
I'm gonna give you a weird answer. I'm somewhere in the middle. Okay. It was not distracting. Like, I never felt pulled out of the movie.
Yeah.
I think he does play two distinct characters. Mm-hmm. I also was not like, holy cow, this is a great performance. Like, it doesn't today sit with me as like, this is an all-time Michael B. Jordan performance.
Okay.
I think he executes the script and he does it well, and he plays two characters well. I think the acting around him, and again, the style, the art style, the direction style that Coogler brings to the screen elevates everything. I mean, the entire cast of this movie just crushes. Haley Steinfeld crushes. I would have to look at some of these other actors' names because you will recognize several of them, and then I would say A-listers outside those two.
Yeah,
but just phenomenal.
Delroy Lindo's in it, right?
Yes, he's phenomenal.
Omar Miller, I'm familiar with him.
Yeah.
If you were Josh Allen, would you let Haley Steinfeld act on a set with an actor as charismatic as Michael B. Jordan?
Okay, so that was another thing I was going to mention about this film. I was talking about it's multi-genre, kind of multi-layered. This is a way sexier film than I thought it would be. Like,
Scotty.
No, I'm not trying to be like whatever. I just like there is a lot of dialogue as well as visuals where you're just like, oh, it's that kind of movie. Like, it is very sexually charged up. Probably not a surprise. Haley Steinfeld is not at all the entirety of that, but she is a piece of that, a component of that.
Well, what kind of role does she play? Like, how significant is she in the film?
She's very significant in the film.
Okay.
This isn't a huge spoiler. So Michael B. Jordan's playing twins.
Yeah.
Each twin has a lover, and she is one of the twins' lovers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Josh Allen should be jealous.
I couldn't do it. If I were Josh Allen, my personality.
You got to do it.
I'm kind of a clingy, jealous type.
Yeah.
But Josh Allen may not be. And frankly, there's another perspective of this that's like, you're performing, but you just got engaged to me to spend the rest of your life with me. So there is a difference.
Nice to know that Scotty would be like Tommy Lee hanging around Baywatch.
No. I would be.
No, that's a very.
I would have trouble watching it.
That is
if it was my person.
That's a very honest answer. Yeah, I wouldn't watch it either.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty good with jealousy until my significant other is on a film set making out with Michael B. Jordan.
Listen,
then I think like
exactly.
I think we're all human to a degree.
Exactly.
All right, so give the movie a grade.
What kind of grades do you like? You want numbers, stars?
I like stars. I like stars, and I go with the halves, whatever. But I like stars. I'm a stars guy.
This is 4 stars.
4 stars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Will we have any Oscar buzz around this?
Big time. So notably, this movie, and this is kind of a funny stat because of how we define original, but it is the highest grossing opening weekend for an original movie this decade.
What is original?
Well, that's what's funny, right? So
is original not like
so original means like Barbie doesn't count because it was based on an IP. Oppenheimer doesn't count because
superhero films don't count.
They definitely don't count because they're based on comics, right? So as far as
it's an original concept,
an original idea that the filmmaker had, this is the highest grossing opening weekend of the decade. That is significant.
Yeah.
Coogler got a lot of Oscar love for Black Panther, deservedly so. I think this will get nominated. I think he will get nominated for director. I think it will get nominated for score. I think it will get nominated. It will win screenplay, I suspect. Best original screenplay. I'd be shocked if it doesn't win it. Michael B. might get nominated. I don't know. I definitely think supporting actress and supporting actor will get nominated.
Michael B. Jordan. He's he plays two people. So
I'm saying he would get nominated. If he got nominated,
Yeah.
it would be lead actor.
yeah,
But Miles Catton, who I just mentioned,
Yeah.
I think could get nominated for supporting, even as a new.
why if there's so much reality around it winning an Oscar, why did they release it in April?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And what's crazy is so far it doesn't look to be hurting it at the box office.
Yeah, no.
And there's a lot. I mean, this movie's getting a lot of buzz, like a lot of positive buzz.
Yeah, I heard Bill Simmons talk about it, and he was like freaking out. But Michael B. Jordan, is he on the screen the whole time when you consider he plays two people? Like, is there a percentage of the movie that you don't see Michael B. Jordan? 3%?
It's more than that, but it's not much.
Okay.
He is the driver of the plot,
Okay.
especially as both characters.
Yeah. And we know he works very well with Ryan Coogler all the way back
I'm
to
gonna wait. And I'm
Fruitvale Station.
He's Coogler's guy. He and
Yeah,
Coogler are
Creed,
like the
obviously.
dynamic duo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been with
Black Panther.
well, yeah, Black Panther obviously, but I've been with I've been with Michael B. since Where's Wallace?
I've been with him since Chronicle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you
Let me look up this one. There is one other actor who I think will get nominated for supporting potentially.
Delroy Lindo?
No, hold on.
Delroy Lindo, Omar Benson Miller?
This guy. What's this guy's name? Jack O'Connell.
Okay.
Jack O'Connell is another performance in this movie. I did not know who that actor was
Okay.
before this movie, and I will never forget this performance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Omar Benson Miller, he's our guy from, he was in the show Playmakers with The Rock. He's kind of like a character actor. I love that guy. He's in it too. A little bit more of the heavier set guy.
Yeah, he's hilarious in this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So there's laughs too.
Listen, this is why Coogler. This is why I'm going to go watch this movie again. Again, this movie is firmly entrenched in one genre, but it touches at least four others. Like, it really feels original in that sense. You can't really pigeonhole this movie into one thing. Not in how it's presented or in what it's trying to say.
I got something for you. You've just convinced me to go see this movie. I'm going to see it Saturday night.
Great.
Honest to God, you
I'll
you sold me on it.
I want to know more about it.
Yeah, I will give a quick review on Monday. But
here's the spoiler. It's very low key. You do need to stick around through the credits.
Thank you.
Because as I'm talking about how it's multi-genred, there's a big twist in the credits that adds another genre to what this film is.
Well, if I'm staying for the credits now, we got a little bit of an issue because it's 2 hours and 17 minutes. So I'm definitely all right. Give me one more thing I need.
Yeah,
this is important. When can I go to the bathroom? Because I'm gonna have to go.
Before.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go in the middle.
Like I'm really thinking through. If you have to, you really shouldn't. You really shouldn't because there's a couple.
I'm going to be with somebody who can tell me what's going on.
There's a couple scenes you want to miss. I would say the earlier in the film, the safer. As the film progresses, you do not want to get up. It's a great thriller kind of horror film in that sense. Of like the further we get into this movie, the more you don't need to leave.
Yeah. I might just need like a catheter from now on because I can't. I mean, I can't. These movies, I can't get through them. 2 hours and 17 minutes. I mean, I can possibly get through that. Let's be honest.